AITA for not telling my family I was injured and not able to watch children.
I 24F seem to always be the one my family will dump their kids on at events. It was annoying as a teen because I'd go with my parents and was kind of stuck there. But now, I will just leave when I please. I'll pop out and get something, come back or just leave and go home whenever I want. I don't mind watching kids, but I hate them being dumped on me and it just being expected. I've told them this. They've gotten upset that I can just up and leave when I want and do it. I'll just say going out, be back in like 30 minutes and walk out. Or I'll just simply say I'm not watching kids, but they'll still leave them around me. A couple of weeks ago at my grandmother's birthday. She always has everyone come over and it is usually a fun time. I like my family and like seeing my grandma.
Shortly before her birthday I was skiing with friends, fell weird, and broke my foot. Not a big deal. I just wear a cast and can't really run around or move much. To note, I was walking on crutches while visiting my grandmother. So even before I arrive I get texts like, "When will you be coming? Are you on your way?" I showed up, and when I walked in the house on crutches, majority of my family was like, "What happened?" and asking if I was okay. But a few of them rolled their eyes and got upset that I couldn't watch kids. I saw them angrily put wine away and get upset that they couldn't get tipsy/drunk. A couple of people had to work and couldn't come, but they dropped off their kids and they were trying to say, "Now we'll have to call X at work and tell them to pick up their kids."
I told them I didn't plan to break my foot and that I told them before that they shouldn't count on me for that. They said, "You could have warned us." I said I warned you when I said a while ago and repeatedly to not count on me for that. They think I was being an asshole, but I don't think that at all. NTA The adults in the family with children are behaving like entitled jerks. You do not have children and should not be expected to watch theirs just because you are there. You have told them repeatedly not to count on you to be the child care supervisor and they still won't listen. They are way out of line. You did not owe them any forewarning that you were injured. They're kids, their problem. Let your family members know that you will not be attending family functions as the built-in babysitter, ever. If they are going to need child care, they can hire a babysitter to attend with them. You have the right to stand up for yourself. You have done nothing wrong.
NTA, you aren't a free babysitter for family events. It's sad that your relatives are more concerned that they can't get drunk and have to pay attention to their own children than you breaking your foot. Not your monkeys. Not your circus. I wish you a speedy recovery op. Not speedy enough to become free babysitter though, and next time carry a box around and charge them money for babysitting. If they are calling into work depending on you, they better pay you. NTA, send the children back to their parents when they dump them on you. Or leave events the minute they try to dump the first kid on you. Or join them in their drinking and just be like, "What? I don't have kids," with a shrug if they question why you're drinking when they want you watching their children. This isn't your problem. Their kids are their responsibility.
NTA. So, in their collective minds, you are expected to be the free babysitter at any of their gatherings, and your knowledge or consent don't matter. You need to just not show at all for a while. That, or make it known what your prices are per hour/per child. And no family discount.
NTA, I told them I didn't plan to break my foot and that I told them before that they shouldn't count on me for that. This is where you go wrong. Why are you even explaining yourself? I didn't come here to babysit, these kids are not my responsibility. Goes a long way when you repeat yourself enough times. Make a family group chat or social media post announcing that you are not the family nanny, and to stop leaving their kids with you at family functions. And call it a day. Next time, grab a drink when they expect you to babysit. NTA. In addition to asking for $ for services rendered, you should absolutely consider skipping a few of the family events or arriving really late for them. Make yourself less available and maybe they won't use you as the babysitter by default. NTA. I come from a smaller family, so it's a little hard to relate, but this sounds like such a strange family dynamic. NTA. It's beautiful, really. If they respected you and asked, you'd have told them you can't babysit. But they believe they can force you to do what they want by just dropping their kids on you. They did this to themselves. NTA. You go to these family events to spend time with everyone and enjoy the company. You're not there to watch the children while the parents drink. Maybe you should start charging them money whenever they dump the kids onto you. NTA. Next time show up with a drink in your hand and slur your words. That way you can't watch the kids. You're in a cast and crutches, and their first thought is that they don't get free babysitting? NTA is an understatement. This may be a good time to talk to your family members that focused on your well-being first. Though, show them the absolute lack of care for you, these jerks' family member, and ask for their support, suggestions going forward. Focus on your friends and family who actually care about you. Maybe use this obvious, no babysitting, period to reinforce healthier boundaries. And above all else, please take care of yourself. I'm sorry about your foot. And I'm sorry about your family. NTA. The surprised look on their faces would make me inwardly smile. INTA. Also certainly wouldn't happen if you were male. NTA. Also you're missing 2 steps. You give Em a kazoo, an espresso, and then you leave. INTA. What a bunch of dingus. Edit. Dinguses? Dingy? NTA. You are 24. Time for the family to start respecting you as an adult and quit treating you like a teenage babysitter. Stand up for yourself. Tell them no and to get over it. NTA. Your parents should have shut down this dynamic when you were a teen. Since they didn't, you have little recourse except to firmly state your boundaries. Just say, no, and if they try to argue, tell them, I said no. And no is a complete sentence. NTA. And I wouldn't watch their children for 5 minutes with attitudes like that. Being annoyed you broke your foot so now they can't drink? Crazy. NTA. If they want a babysitter, then they should hire one. Make use of this situation to get them used to having to look after their own children. Make your stance clear that you aren't attending these events just to mind their children, but rather to drink, relax, and have a good time.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.